Hey people, welcome to the third part of the series. तीसरा प्रॉब्लम क्या कहता है ये हम इसके डायग्राम से समझेंगे. तो there is a ceiling through which two silk threads are suspended which are attached to two charged bodies separated. The length of this string is as given is L, and these are separated by a distance x, the centers. Now the bodies are charged, and they've also given us mass. We say the body is charged with charge q. Let me explain you the story of this problem. हो ये रहा है कि the spheres are leaking charge somehow. We don't need to concern ourselves with that mechanism though. Let's proceed. अब ये चार्ज लीक कर रहा है तो the electrostatic forces are decreasing, and there's also a force of gravitation acting on them in a vertical downward direction. उसकी वजह से इस पे एक टॉर्क लगता है जो इसको इस डायरेक्शन में लेकर आता है. We need to find dq by dt, the rate at which the charge is leaking through these spheres when these spheres approach each other with this velocity. I hope you have understood story. अब हम इसके मैथमेटिक्स के पीछे जाते हैं. तो बेसिकली हमको यहाँ पर पता होना चाहिए न्यूटन्स लॉज और थोड़ी सी अलजेब्रा. तो होता क्या है कि देयर इज अ फोर्स ऑफ electrostatic nature that is acting in this direction. Let us call it Fe, and a gravitational force acting downwards, which is mg. There's also a force acting along the string, we call it tension. Now let us say we know this is x. Let us say that this angle is theta. So as the charge leaks, this theta decreases, this Fe decreases, but L and mg remains constant. So we know the variables now. What we do, we break t into its vertical and horizontal components and equate them to these forces. So t sine theta would be Fe. I do it this way. This is t sine theta. Wait, sorry. This is theta. This t cos theta, and this is t sine theta. T sine theta is Fe and t cos theta equal to mg. So we know the angle now. Angle is equal to Fe over mg. But wait, tan theta. Tan theta can also be seen geometrically this way. We have a triangle over here. I'm talking about this triangle. This is angle theta, this is L, and this is x by 2. So this becomes L square minus x square by 4. I've used basic Pythagoras theorem. So tan theta would be equal to x by 2 over under root L square minus x square by 4. This is the point where the approximation comes in use. The approximation x much less than L. Erdo has many problems like this, and we will get a good hand at binomial expansions. We take this L out, and we are left with 1 minus x by 2L whole squared. Now it is given that x is much less than L. So this x by L whole squared is even smaller than 1. So we are only left with tan theta equal to x by 2L. You equate these two quantities. So Fe would be equal to, Fe by mg would be equal to x by 2L. Now you place the value of Fa, which was q square over 4 pi epsilon naught. Now this we already know it is x. So x squared times 1 by mg is equal to x by 2L, or q square is given by 2 pi epsilon naught mg x cube over L. Now differentiate this term. This dx by dt is the velocity term, and we already know how the approach velocity is as a function of x. So we simply place its value here. We also know what q is. That can be obtained by under rooting these two quantities here. And thus we have found dq by dt, and this concludes the third problem of this series. Thank you for watching.